Sai Ishwar from grade 11A. Today, I'll be taking you guys through color theory and typography. So welcome to the second session of this pilot workshop. Thank you for attending the sessions. So what are we going to take away from this session is we'll be learning the basics of color theory. We'll recognize the significance of typography. I'll also show you guys practical applications of typography. And we have a few activities for you guys to apply it, whatever we learned today. So this is a roadmap for today's session. We'll be covering the basics and applications of color theory, and then we have an activity, and then we'll go to the introduction to typography. Okay, so before we start, let me introduce you with a powerful quote given by Vasily Kandinsky. Color is a power which deeply influences the soul. As we move on with the slides, you guys will understand the complete meaning of this quote. See, color is something which can influence human emotions and thoughts. I have an example for you guys to show. So before I go with the example, let's move on with what is color theory. So basically, color theory is a body of practical guidance for color mixing and specific effects for color combination. So I'll give you guys an example. Let's say you guys are making a poster or you're editing an image. So you guys would want to mix two or more colors, right? So we can make use of this color wheel. Okay, let's say that you mix this red purple color and this dark purple. It's not going to look good, right? Because the image will look too dark. On the other hand, if you take this yellow and light green, again, it's not going to look so good because it's going to be too bright. So how do we choose contrasting colors is you can take these opposite colors, for example, purple and yellow, and you can mix those for your design. Okay, let me show you another example. Just check the background of this slide. The background is yellow and these designs are in blue color, right? So as you can see in this color wheel, orange is opposite of blue. So this is how you can choose two or more colors for your designs or PPT slides, image editing, posters, etc. So that's what we say color theory as. And we have many applications in practical life. For example, designing. So let's say fashion designing. When you guys go out, you wear outfits which, like for example, the shirt and pant, you check whether they match each other, right? You check whether they are contrasting. So that is one application of color theory. The other one is it enhances visual communication. So as I said before, when I started with that quote, colors can impact human emotions. I'll tell you guys how. Now I have an example. Look at this image. What kind of a feeling does this give you? Something, some bad vibe, right? Doesn't look so good. But if I show you the actual image of this, doesn't it look beautiful? Don't you feel calm while seeing this? So it's the same image, but the color effect is different. So that is the impact that color can give to human emotion. So I'll tell you guys which colors you can use to represent different emotions. For example, you take warm colors like red, orange, or yellow. So they can represent emotions like warmth, comfort, or even anger. So on the other hand, you take cool colors like green, purple. Those colors can represent calmness, peacefulness, or even coldness and sadness. So that's how colors can range. Their representation of emotions can be such difference. Before we move on with the activity, I'll tell you guys few segregations, few segments of colors. So for example, I'll move on to the color wheel again. Yeah. So this red color, the red purple color, you can call it a dark purple too, and this purple color. These three colors are called analogous colors. And another segment is orange, purple, and green. So these three colors are called secondary colors. And primary colors, most of you would know, it's red, blue, and yellow. So those are few segments. And apart from these, there is another segment called additive colors. They are a mixture of colored lights. So basically the origin of color is from refraction of light, right? So mixture of those colored lights are called additive colors. So now let's move on with the color theory activity. I want you guys to go to this website. The link will be uploaded in chat box now. So I'll tell you guys what to do in this website. So you guys can see this website, right, on my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah. So in this website, each time you click the space bar, you get new set of 5 color palettes. So what I want you guys to do is you can take any of these 5 colors, and using those, you have to create a poster. You can take choose your own topic, and using any of these 5 colors, you'll have to create a poster, and there'll be a forms link will be sent for your submission. So let's move on to our next topic, that is typography. In social studies, you guys would have learned that typography is stylized way of writing in manuscripts. So it is a similar concept, but let's see how it is applied in the modern world. So basically, yeah, as I told, typography is a stylized way of writing, and it can be used to make your writings legible, readable, and appealing when displayed. I'll give you a practical example. So let's imagine that you guys are running a business right now. So you want to upload a poster about your company in social media. If you want any particular element or word to be seen by the consumer, you can change the size and font of that particular element or sentence so that the attention of the consumers will be dragged towards that part. So that's how you can use typography in real life applications. Okay, so as I said, typography can give identity to a brand, as we just discussed about a practical example. So what is visual hierarchy? Visual hierarchy is a set of principles that, let's say a company, for example, follows that, so that few things will be highlighted, and they have a standard set of principles in their website. I'll show you guys an example. Can you guys see this website of Zomato?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is Zomato in Dubai, India website. So here the company name is highlighted, bolded, and it has a specific font which is different from all of the text over here. So that our attention will be dragged towards that brand. So I'll move on to the Dubai website of Zomato. They maintain the same font size, same style, and same background. So this is how they maintain a standard set of principles for their company. So that is one example of typography, and I'll show you one more. So about that identity to a brand part, you guys see many company names over here, right? You may think that these are just different font styles, but no, each of them represent a brand. So, okay, let me show you an example of impact of typography. What do you guys think when you see this, Amazon? What comes to your mind first while seeing this?
Amazon Forest.
Amazon Forest, anybody else? Anything else?
Amazon River.
Sorry?
Amazon River.
Amazon River, okay. All right, Amazon Forest, one side, Amazon River. So that's what comes to your mind while seeing this, right? Now, I'll ask you another question. What comes to your mind while seeing this? It is the same alphabets, Amazon. But what comes to your mind while seeing this?
Like the shopping company.
Shopping.
Amazon, the shopping company.
Yeah. So that is the difference. That is the impact of typography. They use the same alphabets, but due to their typography, you guys think about website while seeing this, but not about the website while seeing this. So that's the impact of typography. So okay, let's move on to time to climb now. All right. Let's see. I have the leaderboard here. Let's see who's on the lead now. Lennon is on the lead, followed by Shiv and Ryan. First question may trick you guys. This one is not so tough. Oh, Shiv is first now. Nice. Followed by Ryan and Ahmed. This is the final one. Let's see who comes to the leaderboard. Again, this is also an easy one. I know you guys will get it. Lennon is back to the lead, Okay, these are the leaderboards. First, we have Lennon, then we have Ahmed and Shiv. Good job, all three of you. Okay, thank you everyone for joining this session. I hope you guys learned something. Obviously, I learned a lot of things while preparing for this session. And I know it's vacation time. This session started 10 o'clock. I guess most of you woke up to just join the session. I hope I made it interesting for you all. So thank you for joining. I'll meet you guys tomorrow for image editing.